Hi, my name is Cami, and I wanted to share my story with you about why I'm involved in online marketing and why my life is so much better today than it had been a couple years ago. So, I know a lot of you out there are struggling and you're looking for a way out, and this is how I did it. So, a couple years ago, I was living and working in New York City. I was working for a startup e commerce website. I was a very stressful job where I worked on spreadsheets pretty much 10 hours a day. I thought it was my dream job and I was really excited about it, and I put in, so much work into it while I was there, but it just didn't seem to be enough. My boss would constantly criticize my work, and it just got, so bad to the point where my coworkers would come into work and be crying, and even though I told myself that I would never cry, someone would never make me cry. I ended up in tears at my desk trying to hide it from everybody and just get on with my work. There were so many days where I just wanted to leave and go home, but I pressed on because I knew I needed the money. I needed to pay the rent like everyone else. I physically got sick over the job, thinking about it, worrying about it. Sometimes during the week, very late at night, I would even take my daughter to the playground sometimes when it was dark outside because we didn't have time to go when it was light out. On the weekends, I would be worrying about going to work on Monday. I was so stressed out that I had to remove my work email from my phone. I just couldn't look at it anymore. The weekend seemed to go by in just a couple hours when I know it's 2 days, but it went by like this, and I was back at work again. It was really hard. I ate lunch at my desk. I didn't even get a lunch hour. Sometimes I worked for 10 hours straight. My boss would criticize everything I did. She would tell me that I wasn't good enough, that I didn't know what I was doing. She would mimic what I said sometimes, which I thought was really unprofessional. And that was basically the type of person that I was working with. Um, One day I went into work and my coworker had made a mistake on a big order, and instead of letting her take the blame for it, my boss decided to blame it all on me and wrote a huge email to almost everyone in the company saying what a mistake I had made. And when I spoke up about it to the CEO, I got reprimanded. So I said, you know what? This is it. I'm giving my 2 weeks' notice. I was asked to leave. I came home. I turned on my computer. I turned to online marketing, and I'm so glad I did.